What's happening? Welcome back to Movie Crack. Roll it, son. Beast of War, directed by Kia Roach Turner. We follow a group of soldiers fresh out of boot camp who get stranded on a raft in the middle of the ocean and have to fight for their lives against a demon-like great white shark. And boys, let me tell you, I loved every fucking minute of it. Starting off with story and pacing, well, look, I just kind of broke it down for you. Very simple story. It's a very small group of characters we're following in one big situation. And the movie does it very, very well. This movie is brutal, man. It is brutal. Don't watch this if you want to feel good. Watch this if you want a thrill ride where you don't know who's going to die or what's going to happen. I loved it. So as I said, we have a small group of characters in this one, but there are three standouts: Des, Will, and Leo. Des played by Sam Delick, Will played by Joel Nankervis, and Leo played by Mark Cole-Smith. And they're all really, really good in this movie. Des is like this asshole, but as the movie goes on, he becomes this kind of a likable asshole. Will is kind of the young blood who's very green and naive. And then you have Leo, who's kind of the oldest, kind of more mature out of the three. And he's kind of lived through some shark trauma in his life. So you get a good feel for the fact that he's been through this kind of thing before. And yes, you have these three unlikely characters together, and they're just doing their best, really, with the situation going on around them. And it's very entertaining. But as I mentioned, this movie is brutal. Just when you think things can't get any worse, it kind of does. But I don't want you to misunderstand me and think that the movie is a gore fest the whole way through. It's actually got a nice touch of humor in here too. The director balances tones really, really well, actually. For example, there's one very funny sequence involving drinking body fluids, and it fucking cracked me up, man. I was laughing my ass off at that, so watch out for that sequence. It's very good. But then you go from a sequence like that to somebody getting numbed to death by the shark. Speaking of this shark, the shark is brilliant in this movie. It's practical effects, which I just respect so hard. And the shark has a very menacing appearance. It has this cataracts thing going on with its eyes, and it looks like a shark that's come back from the dead. It's really, really menacing. It's really good. Moving on to the pacing, the movie knows what it is. It doesn't try to be overcomplicated, which I respect so much. I think it's only like an hour and a half long, and the pacing is really fast. Like, you're with these soldiers training for like the first 15-20 minutes of the movie. After that, they're out on the ocean and shit goes down, and pretty much from that point to the end of the movie, it's just non-stop thrill riding with this shark and with other situations these guys end up in. Story and pacing, for me, Beast of War, I'm going to give 3.5 out of 5. While it was entertaining and while the characters were very likable in their own way, it's definitely not the strongest character driven story. It's very much a situation driven story. So for that, I'm going to go 3.5 out of 5. Moving on to the visuals and creative direction. The visuals in this movie are so fucking beautiful, man. There's like this fog thing going on while they're on this kind of raft in the middle of the ocean, and the way they use light in the movie through this fog is really, really well done. For example, there's a sequence that involves bioluminescence on the surface of the water, and it's such a beautiful scene to put into a movie that's so brutal, and I really like that about the visuals of this movie. Also, the gore is really, really good. I mean, the body parts are flying. It's gory, it's bloody, it's really, really nice. No, well, not nice. It's nice in a gore way to look at, I guess. Also, as I said, the shark is practical effects. There is a bit of CGI scattered through when you see the shark here and there, but it's never in your face. It's never enough to take away from the movie, and I really give respect to the director for that. As for creative direction, the movie knew what it wanted to be. It didn't overstay its welcome, and it got us to where we needed to go in good time. So for that, very, very, very much a good movie. I'm going to give visuals and direction for Beast of War a 4 out of 5. Well deserved. Moving on to sound and score. And holy shit, this movie uses sound very well. For a reason I won't get into without giving too much spoilers away, the shark ends up picking up an air horn siren. And every time the shark surfaces, you hear this siren, and it sounds like a creepy scream in the distance. And holy shit, it was so well done. Also, there was a few explosions in this and some gunshots and things like that. All very, very well sounded. Yeah, this movie's not afraid to touch on sound to give you a bit of tension, and I love that. As for music, I don't remember the music in the movie very well. That's one downside. But how good the sound effects were and how they use sound in it really outweighs the musical score anyway. I'm going to give sound and score a 4 out of 5 for Beast of War. There you have it, folks. 3.8 out of 5 for Beast of War. A good show. I really, really enjoyed this one. Probably one of my favorite movies I've watched this year. I will be returning to watch it too. I have a top 3 shark movies now. Number 1 being Jaws, number 2 being The Reef, and number 3 being Beast of War. I believe The Reef and Beast of War were like filmed in Australia, both those movies, so they know their sharks down there. Put it that way. Loved it, absolutely loved it. That being said, do all the good stuff. Like, subscribe, do all that. We'll see you in the next one. Hopefully it's a good one. That's all I got for today. Good luck.